All right. Get comfortable. Take a seat wherever you want. My room is your room, and I know you probably want to relax after what just happened. I recommend taking a seat on the bed. I don't know exactly what's so special about it, but it's way comfier than a normal one. It's amazing what money laundering can buy. So yeah, I'm really sorry that my dad was really rude, and threatened to do all those horrible things to your family if you don't marry me. Like, even for a mafia boss, that was really mean. I don't know what's gotten into him. Well, I do actually. I just don't agree with it. So, where do I begin? Well, okay, just so you know, I've had a crush on you for a long time, alright? Well, maybe you don't because you're adorably dense, but I do. I still do. I thought that little shudder I do when anyone gets too close to you would really give it away, but I guess maybe it was too subtle a sign for you. Well, I guess now you know. So, I've loved you for a long, long time. As long as we've been friends, basically. And my father, the perceptive man that he is, noticed this. And he said to me, "You know, son, you spend all your time stalking your friend. If you're so into them, you should just take them." My father, he has this, what's the word? Like a tough mentality. Like if you want something, you should take it. And anything less signals weakness, which is unacceptable to him. Signaling strength is the most important thing in life to him. And since I'm gonna be the head of our little crime family someday, he wants me to follow in his footsteps. And just take what I want, just like him. And I have to admit, I do want you. But I want to give you your own choice, of course. I know you're your own person, with your own wants and needs. But he doesn't see things my way. I tried to talk some sense into him, but he wasn't having any of it. He said I'm soft, and he's trying to fix that. He's not one to compromise, so for the safety of your family, I think we should just go along with this little arranged marriage. And it's not enough for you to just marry me, you know. He called you my pet. And he just said you need to be a good little pet for me and obey me. And that if you didn't, I would look like a pathetic, spineless wimp unfit to lead. And that I'd destroy the family with my weakness. If you can't rule a dog, you can't rule a family. That's what he told me. It's ridiculous, I know, and cold-hearted. And besides, you're not a dog. If anything, you're more like a puppy. Sorry, that came out wrong. But the situation doesn't change. The only real way to deal with this is to appease my dad. And you don't have to be my pet. But you just have to act like it. I'm sure you don't want to actually be my pet after all. I mean, what would that be like? You laze around in bed all day as I bring you food and give you attention. And all you ever have to do is shake my hand or something when I say so? Sounds kind of boring, right? Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting you to actually like the sound of that, but It wouldn't all just be lazing around, you know. If I become your... what would Father call it? Master husband. Or something like that. But if we do have that sort of relationship, you'd have to obey me, no matter what. Do you really trust me with that much power over you? Well, I appreciate your trust in me. I'm also a bit concerned that you trust me with all that, but I appreciate it still. Anyway, knowing my dad, he isn't going to just be satisfied if all we do is drop by every once in a while and tell him, by the way, my friend is still my pet, while you nod your head. Well, I guess we'd be married, so we'd be more than friends. But you know what I mean. But basically, it's not enough to say that you're going to obey me. You have to actually obey me. I really want to protect you and your family, so this isn't something we can do and be all wishy-washy about. I'm going to do my best to only give you orders that would... how do I say it? Would be good, you know? And that hopefully... that can keep my father off your family's back at the same time. You know, decades from now, if my father kicks the bucket, we won't have to worry about him, and you won't have to be my pet anymore. Unless you want to. But like I said, you really have to obey me. Are you prepared for that? Then, if you're serious about this, you don't mind if you start obeying me from now, right? Alright then. I order you to hold hands with me. And I know it sounds weird, but I'm not being selfish here. Even though it's what it looks like, because you're dreamy and lovely and everything I could ever ask for, so it's common sense that I would want to hold hands with you. But if all I do is give you orders lighter than this, then my father is going to call our little relationship a bluff, so like I said, hold hands with me. Wow, you have amazing hands. Oh, sorry, trying not to be creepy. I have to be a good, master husband, as my father would probably put it. Well, not the good part, because his idea of good would be me ignoring your thoughts and feelings. So, how do you feel? That's good. That's not terrible. This is a terrific start. This might actually work out better than I thought it would. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you. You're I was about to say good pet, but that would be kind of demeaning, wouldn't it? What do you think? Oh, that's good, because I think I really want to say it. You don't mind if I do then, right? I mean, I know you have to obey me now, but I still want to ask, do you mind if I call you a good pet? Then I'll say it. You're my good pet. I feel so guilty when I say that. I feel like you're really precious and I have to respect you. But if you're fine with it, then it doesn't have to be demeaning if we don't want it to be. Isn't that right, my good little pet? I think I could get used to this. Let's see, what's another reasonable order to give you? You know, just to make sure you're truly comfortable in your new role. Hey, do you love yourself? Because I love you, and I think it would be pretty silly for anyone not to love you. And I guess, since it's so obvious that you should be loved, I think you should love yourself too. Well, I guess I can't really just give you an order to love yourself. Love doesn't work like that. It's not something you can force. Not even if you're the master of the cutest pet in the world like I am. I can't change what's in your heart, but I guess I can boss you around until you admit what a good little pet you are. Here, look me in the eyes. Here is your next order. I want you to tell me who is the best pet in the world. Yes, you do know. Don't tease me. It's you. You're the best pet in the world. I'm the best master in the world, so I would know. At least I'm pretty sure I'm the best master in the world. If the others are even nearly as cruel as my father, then it's not much competition. But back to us. Well, more specifically you. You are the best, cute little pet in the entire world. If I took you to the pet store right now, all the bunnies and kittens would be incredibly jealous of how cute you are. So tell me, who's the best pet in the world? I'll give you a hint. It's mine. That's right, it's you. I think you can say it more assertively than that, but it's a nice start. Not only are you the cutest pet in the world, but also the best behaved, apparently. I'm so proud of you. I think I'm getting really into this. Is that wrong? You know, I hope you won't hate me for this, but I've often thought of what it would be like to have you. And by that, I don't mean just dating you, but to truly have you. I'm not even sure what I mean by having you, but I just love you. And I want to spend time with you, and I don't want to lose you. That primal, instinctive part of my mind assures me that if I can just have you, and I can have that security, then everything will work out. I used to be disgusted by that part of myself, but that desire, I thought that desire was disgusting. I thought maybe it would hurt you. But you're now mine, wagging your tail like a good little puppy, and I'm not so sure. Maybe I can make you happy, even if I own you. I just have to lavish you with love greater than any freedom. And I'm sure the happier I make you, the easier you will obey me, and everything will work out. So tell me, what can your master do to make you happier? You'll be staying with me from now on, so we will have plenty of time together. You know I've got tons of money. None of it honest, but everyone takes dirty money as long as you clean it. Sometimes you don't even need to clean it, so I can spoil you. What do you want? Like, maybe a soda or coffee fountain in your room? Well, I suppose it's our room now. Oh, I get it. Money is no replacement for love after all. Well then, let me say it clearly. Master loves you. And now that you're mine, I'm never letting you go. Not ever.